One of these ordinary homes was the scene of a heartbreaking South Bend tragedy. On the morning of May 15, 1957, George Conley was working at the ball band plant in Mishawaka. Around 11:30, as he often did, he called home to see if his wife needed anything before he came home for lunch. But there was no answer. At first, that wasn't unusual, but something didn't feel right. So George left ball band right away and drove home. What happened next is captured in one heartbreaking sentence from the South Bend Tribune. He, quote, found the bodies and notified the police. The newspapers didn't hold back. They described a quiet, comfortable home in a quiet neighborhood. Tulips were blooming in the front yard. Children's bicycles stood in the garage. But inside, reporters wrote, was a shocking contrast. Neighbors gathered outside, some weeping as the news spread. Another headline simply read, "Everything seems quiet on the outside." Investigators concluded that Helen Conley had killed her 3 young children by repeatedly stabbing them before taking her own life. The papers reported that the children were found still in nightclothes and believed at least one child fought desperately to save the others. Police even noted cuts on Helen's wrist, saying she had tried to ward off a blow. The articles described a mother who had become nervous and despondent after months of illness in the home. The children had recently suffered through measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and detectives believed the emotional strain had become overwhelming. One reporter asked the question that no one could answer. What could have possessed her to do it? Today, Belmont Avenue looks exactly what it is, a peaceful neighborhood street bordering Potawatomi Zoo. Families walk these sidewalks, kids ride these bikes, and life goes on. Yet one of these homes witnessed unimaginable heartbreak nearly 70 years ago. Please know that this story is shared with no disrespect towards any of the descendants of the family. It's simply a reminder that some of our city's history sometimes is tragic, and it's often hidden in plain sight on an ordinary street.